Hi, this is Casey Truby, Lonesome Cowboy from Wyoming. I've got an idea on a business model that just is going to flat plumb amaze you. And here's what it is. You should go into the outsourced bookkeeping business. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be a bookkeeper. We send 99% of our work out of the office to people that work at home. So you do not have to do the work if you go into the outsourced bookkeeping business. But let me tell you a little bit about what happens here, what's available. And I'll tell you based on how I got into it myself. I'm not an accountant. About in 2005, 2006, I had to hire an accountant. I looked around, found an outsourcer, hired some young woman. I said, you do this work from your house. And she was over in Michigan. And she started doing the bookkeeping for my ranching company and for my software training business based out of Wyoming. And I liked the work she did so much. As a matter of fact, I liked her so much that I married her. And I brought her out to my place and I started watching her work, looking over her shoulder. I know a little bit about software. Pretty soon I said, honey, you're working till 1 o'clock in the morning. Your business is too hard. So we invented a software together called Paperless Workflow. And what this allowed us to do is take 8 hours of work and shrink it to about 3.5 or 4 hours. But even better, it allowed us to send the work to retired CPAs in Arizona or senior bookkeepers who wanted to quit their job and go home and raise babies in Flint, Michigan. And those people work for $15 or $20 an hour. So all of a sudden, we're getting 8 hours of work done in 4 hours. We're getting $36 work done for $15 an hour, and we're running a 75% cost advantage over the guy down the street. This is a great opportunity to build an evergreen revenue stream. What's even better about the bookkeeping business? When you get a block of business built, like let's say 12 clients and they're paying you $20,000 a year, $25,000 a year, which is, by the way, average, you've got $250,000 of billing. Well, 50% of it's going to drop to the bottom line, $125 a net, but here's something even better. A bookkeeping business sells for 1.25 times gross annual revenue. That means that $250,000 business, it's worth $312,000. Now you can call any accounting business broker in America and they'll tell you, yes, it's 1.25 times billing, sometimes better, and they'll say, yes, I have got more buyers than I have sellers. It is a seller's market. So here is a great opportunity to go into a business that nobody else is in. Nobody else is going after this market. It's gigantic. There are 5 million businesses who are spending around $75,000 to $125,000 a year on a bookkeeper, and that's exactly what we're looking for. By the way, those 5 million businesses, well, 20% of the bookkeepers every year, they quit, they get fired, they move on, they retire. Well, that means there's 1 million openings a year for our business all over the country. You pretty much have to work locally because you do have to go out and see the person from time to time. And that's why my wife strictly focuses in Encinitas, California. And that's why we're training other accountants on how to do this, because if you're in Topeka, Kansas, or Boca Raton, or New York City, here is a great way to go out and pick up business from local companies at high dollars and send the work out to somebody else, and it's an evergreen business and it's easy to sell when you want to get out of it. That's a good opportunity. Read the rest of this website. It'll give you all the details on how we do it, and then we hope to see you at our next seminars. Casey Truby, Lonesome Cowboy. When it's time to go into action in Wyoming, we all yell, let's ride.